the selection procedure consisted of, first we had to apply. There were 3 rounds mainly. Application, you should have 60% marks in 10th, 12th, and more than 6 CGPA in your college, and with no backlogs. Then there was an online test which consisted of 4 sections. One was logical reasoning, one was vocabulary, one was core mechanical, and one was data interpretation. Then after that there was this GD round. Uh, 22 students gave the test, and then eight students cleared the test. There was one group only was formed for the GD. We were in GD also. They made 2 parts of the GD. The first part was to decide our own topic. They gave us 3 topics to decide from. Is Jugaad innovation. Then one more topic was Three Idiots or Munna Bhai MBBS, which has a better message. And can India achieve 9% growth by 2020? Why not? So we, for first 2 minutes, we decided among ourselves on is Jugaad innovation. Then after that, immediately they said that you start the GD, and then GD started. All 8 of us spoke very nicely. The GD went well. Each of us had a chance to, contribute. But what I think they saw was who was involved more in the group, who was listening more to what others are saying, and whose contribution came out in the conclusion. They saw that in the conclusion which points came and who gave those points. So if your point is in the conclusion, most probably you will be through the GD. Then 5 students cleared the GD. Then 5 students cleared the GD. Then interview round started. In interview, there was a panel of three people. 2 were from technical and 1 was from HR. Initially, they asked what about tell me something about yourself. And while I was telling from where I was and my background, the other 2 were reviewing my resume. And then the technical people started asking about my BTech projects, what I did, and to explain. And then I explained it for about 5 minutes. Then after that, they started asking me technical questions like how many types of spring do I know, then how can I increase the stiffness of a spring. These were, and about materials, that which material did I use in my projects and why I used it. And they asked me to explain one of my projects also. Here I made a FE cycle, so in that they asked me to explain it also. Then after this, the HR person took over, and he asked me why I wanted to join Volvo. So I told him that it gave me a great opportunity. I read about it a little bit on the Wikipedia. I told all about that. Yes. One of the HR questions they asked was that what my father did, and my father was in a company which did exactly the same work. So they asked that why don't I join their company? Why am I choosing Volvo about that? So so I said that I feel that Volvo is better because it has a good training program. It will help me grow also, and I had read that it was expanding. So I said that okay, I will get to grow more, and I also said that I want to stand on my own. I don't want to be always under my father. So that's why I want to join Volvo. So I think they like that. So that is why I got selected. So in the subjects that were asked mainly was solid mechanics, metallurgy, mechanics of materials, kinematics of machine, dynamics of machine. Main core subjects were focused on, and yes, internship. That you should do your internship very correctly, because they grilled me for 5 minutes that what I did in the internship, and I had to explain everything, that what all I considered and why I did, why these results came and what was the result. So we should be thorough with our internship.